What's going on, Sawtoothans? In this video today, I'm going to show you the easiest, fastest way to tie the FG knot. So I hope you like this video, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Alright, Sawtoothans, we're about to tie the FG knot. Got my leader here, 80-pound fluorocarbon. You want to lay this line, just hold it right here, about perpendicular to you. You take your main line, which is my braid, 40-pound braid. You want to lay it on top. You want to have about 7 to 8 inches hanging off. That's going to your reel. You want to have the same about 7 to 8 inches coming off your leader. And you will hold it pinched between your fingers like so, making a cross, as you can see. Making a cross. So first thing I'm going to do is take my main line tag in, come under, come back over, and pinch it back between my thumb. Then I'm going to take the other side of my main line without the tag in, do the same thing, but come on the opposite side. Come under, over, pull it back to my thumb. Like so. You want to do this $20 times. And I'm doing this with no tension. You know, people say you want to have tension to the FG knot, but I'm just showing you don't need to. And it's easier, especially when you're on a kayak. You know, it's better to have these knots pre-tied already. But sometimes things happen and they break. So I'm going to keep on doing these wraps 20 times. Now if you're doing a lighter line, you can do more. If you're doing heavier, you do less. It helps with the less wind knots. Just make sure you keep it pinched between your fingers like this. Keep on wrapping. After we're done tying this knot, I'm going to go outside and test it for you guys so you see how strong it is and it won't break, especially without me doing tension. This is the fast and easiest way to tie the FG knot, in my opinion. It's less hassle, you know, especially if you're in a kayak. You don't have to worry about flipping your kayak or dropping stuff. Make sure you have tension. You can just go ahead and tie it real quick. You can put this part in your mouth right here, if that helps. You see now, we're starting to get that FG wrap going. We're almost done. Getting close. Now usually if I wasn't recording this, I would probably have this piece in my mouth, just to make it go a little quicker and easier. But for demonstration purposes, I'm doing it like this. See, just make sure you see how I'm pulling it tight back to me. Make sure you're locking in the best you can. Then we're gonna start after we finish the wraps. We'll tie some clinch knots to help close to seal this knot off, to lock it down properly. Alright, now that we got all the wraps done, go ahead and take your main line and your fluorocarbon tag in, and put them together like so. Now you're going to tie a clinch knot. So you come around, come in, oops, butterfingers, We'll tie 2 of them. Then a close knot after that one. Go ahead and pull that tight. Now we're going to do one from underneath. So make sure you get tight. Now we're going to do a closing knot. Grab here. Let me go. I'm sorry, we're not going to do a closing knot. Then we'll do some clinch knots. We're going to drop your tag in. You can do some, I'm going to do, some people do 1, some people do 2. I'm going to do 2 clinch knots on just the leader. 1 on top and 1 on the bottom. Now people with these FG knots, they do it differently with the, I'm going to close off the knots. Everybody has their own little twist to it. Okay, this is my last one. I'm going to go in a couple times. 1, 2. That's 2. That's 3. Pull it tight. Lock it down. Go ahead and grab both ends of your main line. Pull it tight. Lock it down. Now I'm gonna wrap my hand around this mono. I'm sorry, I keep calling it mono, it's fluorocarbon. Then I'm gonna wrap my hands around this braid. And pull it tight. Make sure you lock it down. Alright, see how it's locked down? Got it. Since the tighter you pull on these knots, the tighter the knot gets. So, avoid, when you pull it tight, you want to lube it up a little bit with saliva, so it'll burn it up. Now that's tight. So you enter your mono. You cut as close as you can without cutting the braid. Throw your tag in the way. Then you do the same thing with the mono. The braid. Cut as close as you can. Too close, go ahead, take the lighter, burn it. There you go. Now some people even go a step farther of adding super glue to this to make the knot, you can make sure it's extra sealed. I guess it's the peace of mind. But the reason I like this FG knot is I like to have a lot of leaders, especially going for tarpon or even beast fishing for sharks. You want to have a lot of shock leaders so that I can reel it up in the spool and cast out the eyes very very easily, and it's not going to get caught in the eyes. As you can see how thin this knot is, it's probably the thinnest knot you can tie, and it goes through your eyes with ease, and it's extremely strong, probably the strongest knot. Now we're about to go outside and get this knot test. I'm going to go ahead and tie on this hoagie and hook it up, lock the drag down, and test this knot out. Alright guys, we're about to test this FG knot out, lock it down the drag. I got my line hooked up to this pole right over here. Just gonna give it a couple tugs. A couple jerks. It looks like that knot's gonna hold, guys. Alright. No.
Bro, Jack has a stud, dude.
I'm feeling so hollow. Don't you know? Don't you know?
I don't know.
I'm living in shadow. Don't you know?